The winter season only weeks away. Local WDVM meteorologist David Dixon and Derek Bowen sat down to talk about what we can expect during the winter months ahead.
Winter is almost upon us, and you might be wondering, how's it going to shape up? Well, we don't have those day-to-day accurate details just yet, and that's a bit later on, but we have a general idea of what's it going to look like throughout the entire winter season.
So we have an accurate prediction of about 50 years of pretty nice weather data, and with that, we have things like the NAO, we have things like El Nino and La Nina, and with the La Nina, we're going to be in that sort of pattern this year. So what is the La Nina? That's when the water temperatures, the ocean temperatures over into the Pacific are a little bit on the cooler side, on the South American side of things. That brings up a high pressure system off the coast of Alaska. It's going to be blocking a system which brings down much cooler air for the Pacific Northwest, along with it a little bit of more moisture for them. For us, on the other hand, we see a little bit of a warmer weather pattern and also a little bit more of a wetter pattern, so we could see possibly a little bit more ice. The further south you go, it gets a little bit more drier.
Sounds a little familiar.
Sounds a lot familiar.
Much like last year, which we noticed didn't see much snow at all.
12 inches.
That wasn't much at all. Well below average for this time of year. And that is a typical weak La Nina. We typically see below average. In fact, we added, like we said, 50 years of data, and it did trend that way. So there is scientific data backing this. So with that in mind, here is your winter forecast. With that general pattern, remember, throughout the entire winter season, less chances for those big snowfalls. Still going to see snow, but much like last year, we were less likely to see those big 30-plus inches. It's just not really in the cards this year. Like Derek said, potentially more ice with a little bit warmer weather at the surface. Now, with this in mind, this is over the entire winter season. We're still going to see snow, and if you're wondering for numbers, it's just not going to be accurate, so we can't do that. It would be like giving a Super Bowl prediction in week 1. It's just not going to happen.
No.
So we'll continue to keep you updated throughout the entire winter season and be tracking any snowfall that we do see.
Stay tuned for more winter weather on local DVM.
The last major snowstorm to hit the four-state region was during an El Nino in late January of 2016. Hagerstown saw nearly 3 feet of snowfall.